With Angelique Studies, welcome to Next Level Boxing, part 17. A lot to talk about. Shout out to Jim Jones this morning. You hot to me right now. Shout out to Bano, man. Nothing personal. You know what I'm saying? Some things I can talk about, certain things I can't talk about. You should understand this shit. Alright? I want you to stay out of that 50 Cent Ja Rule shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting to the point where I'm gonna advise all rappers and singers, if 50 Cent and Ja Rule hate each other that much, we just gonna have to be mute on them motherfuckers, you feel me? Because we've been trying for years. If the motherfuckers is fucking up our life, then fuck both of them. You feel me? That's how I'm feeling. Ja Rule and 50 Cent, they wanna piece it up, then fuck 50 Cent and fuck Ja Rule. Y'all heard it from me first. Rob Studies, aka Slave Scholar. Well, in these studies. Welcome to Next Level Boxing, part 17. Let's get to it. We got other things to do. Shit, what they want to be pocking Biggie and shit. It's motherfucking 26, March 13. You know? in 40 minutes. Maybe it's an easy one today. Once again, welcome to Next Level Boxing Part 17. I don't celebrate birthdays. It's my religion. And I'm just going to tell you what Jim Jones told me yesterday when I read his eyes. That, to be honest with you, I know y'all want to make excuses for Janet Jackson and Jermaine Taylor, and I respect all the Jacksons. But at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck with the excuses. If they really that gone off of Lil Wayne, then they need to motherfucking send him another check. Like, for example, if Ja Rule's really that gone off of Lil Wayne, send him another check. I mean, think about it. Ja Rule so motherfucking gone off of Lil Wayne that he's supporting Drake. But this nigga wouldn't dare support R. Kelly when he did the versus battle with Fat Joe. And Fat Joe, he always gonna have Ja Rule back. Like, I'm always gonna have Ja Rule's back too, but at the sense of the stage, it's getting to the stage where now I gotta choose my daughter over these so-called rapper figures and icons that help, mold a major part of my life. And if it's my daughter versus y'all ignorance, I'm choosing my daughter every time. Y'all might not quite understand that, but I understand that. I never thought in my life I would see a whole world be in agreement on something. And Kendrick thought that they're celebrating Tupac. These motherfuckers don't care about fucking Tupac. The only thing they see him in him is the quote-unquote bisexualness. You feel me? That's what they see with Tupac. That's why they don't listen to this music. They feel like he was lying the whole time. They respect Lil Wayne. This is Lil Wayne era. No Jack Harlow. It's not your era. It's Lil Wayne era. And he's the biggest rapper in people's minds and hearts. To me, I was never a hater of him. But when he got to the ignorant shit, it's only a few of us that had the courage to tell him the fucking truth. You're retarded. And Drake retarded too, because he keeps supporting him when clearly Lil Wayne told that nigga exactly what he tried to hide from the motherfucking other world and try to act like he was like people like me with his album cover with the animal that represent 300. He's trying to act like, well, Lil Wayne put me right there to see if I can survive in the woods, because their relationship is terrible. Because Lil Wayne was realizing something I realized years ago, that this motherfucker Drake don't stand for nothing. And you know what the saying is: if you stand for anything, you fall for anything. You know what I mean? If you don't stand for nothing, you fall for anything. And these niggas ain't standing for nothing. Like Kendrick Lamar's song, not like us. That didn't stand for nothing. There was no ground to it. But then they just try to disguise it like they love the earth signs, knowing they're not even representing their own culture. And they talk about they love change with Obama and Aquarius, but they don't even give a fuck about change either. You feel me? They just want to do whatever the fuck they want to do and make excuses about it. And the preachers are trying to cover up the lies and shit, and even sacrificing their heaven trip or paradise pass to save the congregation. Church pastors, if your church members no longer want to serve what they claim and what you're preaching, then you must excommunicate them. If you're not willing to excommunicate them, but you want to hold one individual accountable, then that's when they start holding you accountable. And like how they did T.J. Jakes. T.J. Jakes, he knew that the church was going wrong, and he tried to put his life on the line like he put it on the cross, and the members changed their back on him. So all pastors and Baptists and church Christian, you know, even in witnesses, and just let that be an example about T.J. Curry. What's his name? Not T.J. Curry. You know what I'm talking about? The dude down in South Texas, whatever his name is. Not Angela Yee's comedian. Big dude, she got a crush on. You know what I'm saying? Probably got 13-inch, you know what I'm saying? For real, just pastors, if your members have been baptized and they've been there for a while, you must communicate them if they're not following by God's rules. Now put a Jason Mass on that, nigga. Where with Angela Yee studies, Welcome Next Level Boxing, Part 17. We out.